Namaste. So this is my little tutorial for how to do basic Kathak hair donut and basic Kathak makeup. Okay, this is for a normal Kathak performance. I will do very basic tutorial today. I've just washed my face with a moisturizing soap or a cleanser, and now I will before I usually do my hair first. So before I start doing my hair, I'm going to use a moisturizer and a primer. Now if I'm going to be performing outdoor, I usually put a moisturizer which has a little bit of SPF 15 in it, but something that goes very easily on my skin as well. So I'm gonna just put it everywhere. If I'm not going to perform outside, then I don't need an SPF 15. So, but it's very essential that I moisturize my face first. So I'm gonna just moisturize all the neck and the sets in. So after I put my moisturizer in, I will softly comb my hair out, because first I'm going to do my hair. And once I do the middle parting, I get enough time for the moisturizer to set in. This is when I take a primer. You can take any primer of your choice. I love this primer because this gives a nice smooth finish to my face. You get lots of good primers nowadays which are very healthy for your skin. You even get vitamin E based primer. This is actually vitamin E based moisturizing primer. This gives a nice finish to my skin and sort of lays the foundation for the foundation to be put on. So I
done, the basic 2 steps are done. Now I really want the primer to set in so that my foundation goes completely flawless as and when I apply it. So now I will start doing the hair. I'm going to do a basic donut for my hair with the gajra. So first I'm going to take about, so before even doing that, I'm going to first attach my mang tika or the bindi. So for that, I'm going to first lay it dry and make sure that it sits where it's supposed to. So once I am satisfied, take a pin, put it through the hook towards my left side, and then take another pin, put it through the hook to my right side. So it sort of stays in place, for now. Then I'm going to take very little of the foundation that I'm eventually going to apply, just like a little bit of it. So I usually do a liquid foundation first. I'm going to take a little bit of it and put it on my forehead. Okay. Let it dry for some time. Then I'm going to leave this much of the bindi inside and part my hair. So this is where it depends on how long my bindi is. Part my hair just in front of my ears. So I'm going to part it a little bit. I want more portion of the hair. Okay, same thing there. I'm going to part it like that and take this section out. I want a little bit more hair on this section, so I'm going to take a little bit of that more out of my hair. Okay, I'm going to comb the rest of it on the back. So when I comb the rest of it on the back, I'm literally going to push it back so that it covers these pins. Okay. can see it from the back too. I'm gonna put 2 pins from either side. You can even do a little back combing here. So for example, when you take this top section that you have pulled, you can do a little bit of back combing here. So it poofs up slightly, not too much. Okay, not too much at all. Now I'm going to take the rest of the hair. Now where I want my donut to be, the center of the donut should be in the center of my ears. So I'm going to take all my hair, take a black rubber band and tie a tight ponytail. Like that. Okay, I'm going to take a donut. This is a, I don't know, maybe a 4-inch diameter donut. Take that, push it through my pony. Then I'm going to divide my pony and let it spread across the donut. Okay, once I do that satisfactorily, you can make it out. Once I do that, so that it covers the entire donut, okay, so it covers the entire donut, I'm going to push another rubber band over it so that it looks nice and clean. Yeah, once I know it doesn't have any flyaways and such, I'm going to gather all the remaining hair from the right side down and tuck it inside like that. Then the left hair from down and bottom. Okay, make sure that this hair is all nicely snugged in. You could use pins. Make sure all the hair goes inside. Okay, put pins to all your flyaways. Okay, okay. Then I usually take a little bit of Moroccan oil. Okay, and then I push it on the hair that's on the donut. I put a little bit here as well. Okay, then comes the last step where I use the net and I put the net over the donut. So this is my nice donut ready. Now I take the gajra, put the gajra over. You take the middle portion of the gajra, the thread part, and I usually do this with actually simple bobby pins. But the way I put it is I will push them in my donut. This is a way that it doesn't fall off at all. So I'll take bobby pins and I'll secure it in the donut on one side. Then I take the thread of the gajra, I thread a bobby pin like that, and then the other end same way,
go inside. I didn't put enough pins on the gajra, so I'll make sure that it's secure and won't fly off. Okay, there you go. That's done. My bindi is moving around. So now I'm going to take a lash adhesive. It's adhesive for artificial eyelashes. So I'm gonna,
and then apply it to the underside of the pika, and then make sure that it sticks. Make sure there's no hair. Now it's not going anywhere. Okay, now to do the remaining of the hair, so I'll take the rest of the hair, then I will make a twist because I have small hair and flyaways, and it'll sort of give it a little puff to it, and then in this. Okay. Can also put a little bit of hairspray if required. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Which can also secure it. Okay, so my hair is done for Kathak. Okay, so maybe it's poofed up a little bit here, maybe I can fix it a little bit. This is not going anywhere with my spins or anything. This is without hairspray, guys, so if with a little bit of hairspray I can even do it better. If you think your hair needs more gajra, you can add a little bit more gajra, but I think this is perfect for our basic Kathak performance. Okay, now let's start with our makeup. A little concealer. I usually am not a big fan of concealer, but I'm going to try a little bit today. So the first step is a concealer. I'm going to do a little bit of concealer, very little actually, under eye and to any other marks you might have. Now this concealer actually comes with a brush. You can use any. I'm not trying to sell you any brand or anything like that. As I told you, I'm not a big fan of concealer anyways. So I'm going to just do that, and then I'm going to blend the concealer. So I can give you a little close up. Just the light. Blend it in to your cheekbone. Okay. You can start seeing some flyaways later, which is why you need a hairspray way at the end. So we'll leave it right now there. Okay. So I think I got my concealer in. Looks pretty good in natural light as well. Fingers work best a lot of times. Okay. This is good. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my liquid foundation. Use liquid, or you can even use cream based if you want. Totally up to you guys, what your comfort level is. I'm here using a liquid one. It's a very, very basic foundation for my color. So I am going to sort of dab it in everywhere. The same one that I put under the mouth, over the eyes especially, because you want but if you want a little heavier coverage, you can repeat it again. So that's what I would say. So if it's a big stage, I would probably repeat this foundation one more time, one more layer up, which will really give it more of a base matte look. You can even use that. So for stage set. If you just look at your cheekbone, first of all, you need to have like a darker shade of a creamy contouring thing with you, or a bronzer. I don't use bronzer, I like the cream based thing, so something like this, which is darker than your shade, which gives a contour. So cream based darker color. You can just pout. When you pout, your cheekbones are evident. This is where you contour. A little above that to get the lift. And you don't contour too much. So I'm going to take a little bit on this little sponge here. That's it. Okay. Contour from the eyebrows almost to the edge of the nose. Very important for stage, the chin line. Okay, and a little bit on the sides here. So whatever is remaining, I just sort of brush it off. Okay. Now what do I do? Close, keep it away. Just blend. So you sort of see the lift now, right? Okay. You can add a little bit more to it also. If you thought you blended it too much, you can add a little bit more from the earlier sponge as well. A little higher contouring is necessary, as I said, for a bigger stage. Okay. All right. So see how definitive my nose got, as well as my cheeks are lifted up. Okay. At this point, I usually try to put a little bit of highlighter. You don't have to do it right now, but I try to do it a little bit to see that I got what I wanted right. So I take a little bit like a shimmer highlighter like that, and I would just line up my nose. Under my brow, inside of my step is the eye makeup. The first thing I do is my eyebrows. Little necessary to do them a little darker, especially for dancers, for stage. So first you do is underlining your brows. Now mine are not even cleaned up properly, but still doesn't matter. Just fill up your gaps. Give it some volume. If you already have good lashes, good eyebrows, then this will be an easy way, and then you can just extend. Mine are already long, but you can extend it a little bit. Same thing here. Give it an under eye first, eyebrows first, and fill it in. I give gentle strokes of like hair, not like sort of, you know, not as if I'm coloring it or filling it up, because mine are quite dark. And then I have the other side is a brush. So I usually take a brush and I blend. Usually does a good job. I try not to blend outside so it doesn't go on my skin. So I like that. So I can even comb them out. And it sort of actually looks pretty natural. Now if I do get it outside, I usually have a tissue or a makeup remover or something like that handy. To sort of just like do that. The excess just comes away. Okay, but you see now they're really nicely there, and then I can even see the highlighter popping them out slightly. This is when, because this pencil is out, I do my under eye and get that done as well. So I start, see, I can do this, start from the inside. Trying to adjust the light so you guys can see. So I get it nicely under my eyes. Same thing here. Okay. If you want to go a little thicker, you can do that too. For especially a bigger stage, you could actually go thicker on the edges. Okay, I also do the under eye of my upper lid, under eyelid, if you will. Okay. Now I can increase it as I want it to be more later on, especially on the outside. Now I'm going to just do a quick eyeshadow. I don't spend too much time eyeshadow, which a lot of people do. It's definitely an art in itself, but I keep it simple, especially for Kathak needs. It's not a big rocket science. So I just take a very basic pink, a very dull pink, and I give the entire thing one pink first. Do the same thing here. So everything is one pink. I wipe the brush off. Then I take a little darker brown, or even a black actually, depending on when your performance is. So take a little brown and I push it on the edges. That's it. And on this edge. larger tool and I smudge. Just like that. That's it. If you think you got it up, just wipe it off. It's okay. No big deal. We are professional dancers, not makeups. But we need to know everything. But see how my eyes sort of popped out. And then I'm going to take a little bit of shimmer pink. You don't have to do that. You can even just take a bright pink. Just take a little bit of the shimmer pink and put it right on my eyeball. More. Same thing. See natural light. Perfect. Perfect. I can probably add a little bit more pink to this too, but for now I think this is good and basic done. Okay, yeah, I think it's good. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyeliner. I like liquid. A lot of people like pencil. It's completely up to you. Get a liquid and now you have to wing it, so you have to know how to do the wing eyeliner. So I'm going to do my right eye first, and you have to really pull it out and not down. So you have to really pull it out towards your end of your eyebrow, and then you have to literally join this part to that part. Never done makeup looking in a computer camera before, so this is interesting. And just fill it up. I do my wing first, so once I'm satisfied with my wing, I know it's a thick wing, but it's dance, so you have to do it like that. And then so it has a lot of thickness to it here, right? So now it has to sort of blend in from the inside of the eye. So see how I can do this, because I can't see myself properly.
Blush. It's not too bright. So actually it looks very dull here, but when you put it on, it pops out.
Line my lips, little outside the natural edge. Again, first stage you have to fake it. Don't do a too thin line, line up inside also. This is a trick for your lipstick to stay longer as well. Little outside, not too much. But to sort of go outside though. A little bit. Okay. have this amazing matte finish stay on lipstick that I always use. It works awesome. If you have something like that, it works best for such performances where you have to wear the makeup for a long time. You have to stay in the makeup for a long time. So you can put that on, and then I didn't put too much right now, but yes, you can put that on, and then you can put a gloss, because these matte lipsticks tend to dry my lips a lot. So I put a gloss, and I make sure that it's blended in. It's not on my teeth, and it's blended in. And I make sure that it's okay for now, and then I'll touch it up a little bit more on the gloss with the matte just before going on the stage. So I know I'm looking fresh and it's not worn out.
Setting powder. And go over all of it. To set my makeup. The contouring, everything. And I am done. Now I'm going to put my earring. Make sure the plastic backing is nice and snug, not too tight too. Make sure the chain is correct, and I have a nice bobby pin going through it. Oops. I am done. Let me wear the costume and show you the next. I wore my dress. So mine was the first costume that was made with this. So I pleated the dupatta in such a way that it's like this. Okay. And then I came to a midpoint, put it on my left shoulder. Okay. And I'm going to pin it a little bit to the back side.